Hello everyone, my name is Daltimor, and for today's video I decided to make something a bit different from what I do normally. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video. So don't forget to give a subscribe if you've been watching other of my videos. So let's go to the video. Okay, today for the video we're gonna talk about Fallout 1. The game was released at the year of 1997, if I'm correct. It's the first game from the franchise that everyone knows about it, like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4. Fallout 1 is a classic RPG. You guys know like games like Baldur's Gate and some new ones like Pillars of Eternity. You have the same style of gameplay. The game has a post-apocalyptic style with a lot of elements from the society during the 50s. So there's a lot of stuff about nuclear bombs, all that stuff. And this is where the game gets all his inspiration. So the main history of the game is that bomb was dropped in America and destroyed the whole place, and the place became a radioactive wasteland. And with the help of a company called Vaultec, they created some vaults around the world where people would survive there. So there's a lot of people, like hundreds of people living in those bunkers until the radiation get lower, so they can start to go back to the surface. So the game starts with you creating your character. You distribute your points on different stats that they use like a system called special. And special is like perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. So depending on what you're gonna do on the game, for example, if you're gonna make a character that use weapons, fire weapons, you probably wanna use perception, agility, and a bit of other stuff. Me, for example, I decided to make something different that I normally play. So I decided to create a melee character. So I put a lot of strength, fusion. After you put in your points on your stats, you can distribute some points on traits your character can have. For example, he can shoot faster, can have more HP, hold more stuff on his backpack, but some of the traits will give you some debuffs, so I would advise you to be careful with what you're gonna choose. You have your skills that you're gonna use during the fight, or even some actions. For example, on skills, you will increase your percentage of success depending on what you're gonna do. For example, if you use on Doctor, it will help you to heal some wounds that your character will have. For unarmed strikes, weapons, all the rifles, shotguns, all that stuff. You have to gambling skill too, that if you can go on some cities have some casinos you can play and get more chance to win. If you want to make some free money, you can get this gambling skill on a higher level. And after your character begin. So what happened when I start the game is that the overseer will talk with you and he will ask you for you to go out of the vault and search for a new water ship to replace the broken one for the water system, because it got broken and you people will start to run out of water, so you have to fix it. And we as a player will need to get out of the vault, wander around the wasteland to find the ship. And this is the main quest for the game. Go around to look it up. And different from other games, if you have played Pathfinder Kingmaker, you know that the main quest you have limited time to complete, because if you don't complete you will fail. But in the other hand, you can relax because there is some cities that you can buy some water supply and extend the days that you have to complete the game. So after you get some money, this is gonna be easier for you. After you go out of the vault, you have to go out of a cave. You will see some rats that you will have to kill. And the combat is really simple, but I would advise to be careful and pay some attention, because I was doing some stupid stuff there. For example, the combat is turn-based, so you have some action points to use it for attack walk, use some weapons, switch weapons from your inventory, use items, and even reload your weapon. If you use one, you cost some points. So you need to be careful managing your points to use during each turn, each round. And after going out, you will and after you getting out of the cave, you will be surprised with the map. The map will show the whole area that you can go. Will be all black. You're not gonna have the areas discovered. So this is gonna be your first problem, and you have to just walk around and find the place that you have to go. So for example, I started to go into the right, and luckily I found the first village that you have to go. There you can get your first companion, and I suggest you to get him. It will help you a lot to do the first quest that you will have to do on the village, and you have to talk with some people to get the quest. The quest would be they are having some problems with the cave and kill some giant scorpions because they want to clear the place. And you go there, kill some scorpions, and me being the guy that decided to be on melee character, I was not dealing good damage, even if some, if any, was pretty tough. And after completing the quest, you're gonna return to the guy, complete the quest, get some free items, and another quest from the village leader will appear. He will ask you to help him out with the kidnap that happened on the village, or with some bandits. He asks you for help. And again, we don't get the direction to where we need to go. So you have to search, and it's a pretty tough fight, I would say, at the beginning. So I would advise you to get some levels, walk around the map, get some random encounters, and fight some monsters. It will help you a lot. And the thing that I thought on about the game that is the game's a bit difficult to know where you need to go. So for a long part of the game, I had some problems knowing where I should go. So at some point, I decided to search for some walkthrough guide so I could know where I need to go. Because unfortunately, it's a bit difficult to know where you need to go. So I would recommend you, if you feel lost, do the same thing. And with that, you can complete all the different areas, you can go to different places, do more quests, kill enemies, random encounters. Later, you will find some death claws and my friends, and death claws are difficult. They hit pretty hard, and you need to be careful with them. So if you're low level and you encounter one, just run away. I don't know, man. Just something. And don't fight it. Don't fight it. Too difficult. And mutants too. Mutants are difficult too, depending on what type of weapon they have. So I would suggest the same thing like death claws. Just run for your lives. But if you're careful enough, it's not gonna be a problem for you. Like the same advice I could give you, it's just walk around, get some levels, so you can be safer when you do your quests. Overall, the game is super fun. We have some good challenging moments that you will have to pass through, but nothing that you can do about it. For a game that was made in 1997, it's still a pretty good game to play and worth to play nowadays. I really recommend to you to play it. If you have a computer with low specs like mine, I really recommend you to buy it. The game's not so expensive, so I would say it's probably worth to play it nowadays. So this is all for the videos, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn the notification on. If you guys wanna check it out, some live streams, you guys can go to my Twitch channel too. I stream sometimes there. The link will be on the description. Go there and say something. So yeah, I think this is all. You guys next time. Bye bye. Wow.